John, second last game of the regular season on Saturday away to the Accies. Your thoughts on what we're going to face when we get there?
Well, the good thing is we're giving ourselves a chance. You know, it's exciting. It's an exciting weekend for the Championship and probably a lot of the leagues, but the Championship in particular. You know, the game on the Friday night between Kilmarnock and Arbroath. You know, I can't wait to see that. You know, and I think that'll be the same for everyone who's been following the Championship and players within the Championship, management within the Championship. That game and the games over the weekend that have got so much to play for, and ourselves. You know, the last minute winner or the late winner against Partick has put ourselves in with a shout. Obviously Partick played Dunfermline this weekend, and everyone knows that Dunfermline have got to go there and try and win, which makes it interesting. Yeah, I mean, Hamilton, you know, they've obviously, second half of the season, they've climbed the table. They sit just in behind ourselves. They're on their home turf, one that we went to as an AstroTurf, but one that we went to earlier in the season and won, so we've got the confidence there. They've changed the team around a little bit. They brought in one or two players in January, a few players in January who have now settled into the team, and their results have been, you know, fairly decent. So, yeah. But we're, you know, playing with confidence ourselves now. The win at Partick has given us a real boost in confidence. Training's been absolutely different class this week, and certainly, you know, looking forward to the game. You know, it comes around, it'll be you know, it will be an exciting prospect.
Yeah. And you're saying that training's been good this week. Some of the players that have made it back into the team, like Brad Spencer recently, how has he benefited from that additional week's training and match play?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, Brad was out for a long time, 14 weeks with his broken leg. You know, he got at the beginning of December, and we missed him. You know, we missed him all the time. You know, that's what I've alluded to. You know, previously we were saying the changes came about. You know, Dylan went back to Hibs and then subsequently out to Kilmarnock, and all the other injuries that have come, so it made a lot of changes, and leaving only like Ross Matthews as the sort of centre midfield player who was left from, you know, this previous season, and the other guys having to come in and pick up, you know, how we play. So all these changes have been a little bit disruptive, but we it was good to get Brad in. You know, unfortunately a little bit rusty and made a little mistake against Dunfermline, and it couldn't cost us a goal. I thought he did better in the next game, you know, against Morton, but then we wanted to change the way we went about it, the game last week against Partick. But it was good to get him back in and get him playing. You know, we've been horses for courses in the last few weeks, playing what we think is the team to play against the opposition. And again, this will be no different, but we get a little bit of confidence from the way we performed against Partick Thistle. Yeah,
and it must have been good to get the direct running, the strong running of Ben Williamson back on the pitch at Firhill.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we missed Ben as well. You know, he did really, really well against Kilmarnock in the Challenge Cup. You know, he got us a penalty kick. You know, it led up to the goal that got us through, and yeah, he's got great energy and great legs. He's got really good ability, and that was shown again at the weekend against Partick. Brad came on in that game, made a really good pass into Matic, who, you know, controlled it, got the ball to Aidan, who went down the outside of the defender, and, you know, squared it for Matic to score. So he played his part when he came on, and the few minutes it was there, Brad played an important part, but then Ben had done exceptionally well for the, you know, it wasn't Brad who went on for Ben, but Ben had done well for the 70 minutes that he played before we brought Ethan Varian on. And again, it was part of the plan that we would do that if we needed to get that goal late in the game. So yeah, horses for courses, and yeah, delighted that we got Ben back. Glad to get anyone back. You know, we all know that we've had a number of players out injured, and so when you get anyone back, it's a bonus. So for last week we got Ben back, and that was like one player we got back from all the other ones that are injured. So it's not like, you know, 3-4 players back. It's like one back. You know, so. But the guys have been responding. You know, the guys have been going on the pitch, have responded to the challenge, took up that challenge, and deliver some good performances. Sometimes not necessarily getting the results that they deserve for their performances. Like, you know, I felt we should have got more out of the game against Morton. and possibly at the weekend Partick had maybe the better chances. But as I said, it's about putting the ball in the back of the net, and that's what we did against Partick.
Finally, we mentioned it last midweek, but it's the Player of the Year event, Saturday night. Be good to go into that, let the hair down off the back of a good performance and hopefully a positive result.
Very much so, very much so. You know, it's great that the club and the players, everyone have got silverware to show for the season. It would be great to win the game at Hamilton and keep it alive going to the last game of the season. So hopefully we are there in good spirits and going to enjoy the night. Hopefully, some good performances this season, prizes to be given out, a good time to be had, and then hopefully we're preparing for the last game of the season with something to play for.
Looking forward to it. Thanks for that, John. Good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.